engines went quiet tonight, but your name still echoes through the tracks. Saturday lights beneath the sky, dust and thunder passing by. Small town boys with racing dreams, watching number 8 fly across the screen. You drove like every lap could last forever, with fire no storm could ever weather. And somewhere between the speed and cheers, you became part of America's years. Now the grandstands feel colder without Rowdy in the night. Good night, Rowdy. The engines still cry tonight. Every mile remembers your name under those Saturday night lights. Good night, Rowdy. The Rowdy Nation still stands tall. Legends never leave the racetrack. The spirit still rides through us all. From roaring crowds to victory smoke, you carried dreams for working folks. Fathers and sons side by side, watching heroes race through the night. And every turn you ever drove left pieces of your soul on those roads. Now every checkered flag that waves feels different in the American wind. Some racers chase trophies, others become memories. Good night, Rowdy. Still hearing engines in the dark. Every fan from every small town still carries your racing heart. Good night, Rowdy. And though tonight we say goodbye, some names never fade from NASCAR. They become part of American life. Maybe heaven needed one more driver, one more fearless soul beneath the lights. And somewhere beyond the clouds tonight, I hope the racetrack never ends. Good night, Rowdy. Good night, Rowdy. The whole world slows tonight, but your fire still burns in every fan standing beneath these lights. Good night, Rowdy. And we always, always will raise our voices when your engines echo through the Carolina hills. Good night, Rowdy. One last lap forever.
Yeah, they only love you when the engine stop, when the smoke clears, when the trophy's already sitting on the shelf. But they never talk about the wrecks it took to build a legend. Turn the ignition. Yeah. Helmet strapped tight with the pressure inside. Everybody watching every move every night. One mistake and they crucify your name online. But greatness and hate always ride side by side. They boo from the stands, but they still buying tickets, cause villains bring views and the real ones admitted he carried the weight. While the whole world was tripping, built from collisions, surviving the friction. Metal screaming at 200 miles on the dash. One wrong turn and your whole life could crash. Still he pushed through the fire and the pain from the past. That's why legends don't break when adversity attacks. People only see trophies and champagne rain. They don't see broken ribs and an emotional strain. Don't see sleepless nights, going mentally insane, trying to carry a legacy while remaining unchanged. Yeah, that pressure different. Yeah, he was built from wreck, built from pain. Every scar on the car turned into fame. Every loss lit fire inside his veins. That a whole damn world gon' remember the name. Busch, through the smoke and the hate. Busch, still standing out to the flames. Busch ain't doubted, but he never changed. A warrior built from wrecks, now engraved in the game. You ever drove with fear sitting right in your chest, knowing one bad lap could be your last breath? Still he went full throttle while facing the stress. That's the difference between average and one of the best. Fans talking reckless from behind the screen, but they never felt the pressure of chasing the dream. Never fought through the noise while leading the team. Never carried expectations that heavy at speed. Every season, another battle to survive. Different cars, different crews, keeping hope alive. People pray for the downfall just to feel satisfied, but the strongest competitors never run and hide. That's why they come back it harder than before, cause pain either breaks you or makes you want more. And every closed door turned them into a force. Now the engine sound like thunder every time that he roars. Yeah. Victory lane got tears in it. Championship rings got fears in it. People seek glory but don't understand. Every legend got blood, sweat, years in it. Victory lane got tears in it. Championship rings got fears in it. People see glory but don't understand. Every legend got blood, sweat, tears in it. Sweat built from pain. Every scar on the car turned into fame. Every loss lit fire inside his veins. Not a whole damn world gon' remember the name. Busch, over smoke and the hate. Busch, still standing after the flames. Busch ain't doubted but he never changed. A warrior built from wrecks, now engraved in the game. Yeah, some people inherit greatness. Others gotta crash through hell to earn it. And legends are built from wrecks. Ha.
The lights came on at sunset glow. Engines fired on pit road slow. But something felt different in the air tonight. Like the roar lost a little fight. 41 and still chasing dreams. Living life wide open at full speed. Now the grandstand sits so still. Trying hard to believe this is real. And every fan's just staring at the sky, hoping somehow this goodbye's a lie. So take one more lap around heaven tonight, burning through the clouds beneath those lights. Number 8 still flying in our hearts, even though you had to depart. From Bristol nights to Daytona rain, NASCAR won't ever feel the same. Legends never really fade away. Forever beyond the grave. Kids grew up watching you drive, loud and fearless every single night. Some cheered loud and some booed your name, but everybody knew you changed the game. Now the checkered flag waves alone, and every track feels like home. For memories we'll never let go of the driver every racer knows. And somewhere past the backstretch sky, the engines sing and never die.
Now America cries for you. Black tire marks beneath the lights, Saturday kings born to fight. You drove like thunder through the rain, you never cared what people say. Every outlaw leaves a scar, every legend burns too hard, and every fan standing tonight still hears your engine in the sky. You weren't polished, you were real. That's why America could feel every battle, every scar, every time you pushed too hard. From Bristol nights to Vegas skies, you made NASCAR feel alive. Now every empty grandstand seat feels colder without your heat. Last American outlaw, still burning through the South. Every father, every son, still screaming your name out loud. Last American outlaw, and heaven knows it too. Legends don't fade into silence. America keeps riding with you. The engines went quiet tonight, but your name still echoes through the tracks. Saturday lights beneath the sky, dust and thunder passing by. Small town boys with racing dreams, watching number 8 fly across the screen. You drove like every lap could last forever, with fight no storm could ever weather. And somewhere between the speed and cheers, you became part of America's years. And now the grandstands feel colder without a rowdy in the night. Good night, Ronnie. The engines still cry tonight. Every mile remembers your name under those Saturday night lights. Good night, Ronnie. Rowdy Nation still stands tall. Legends never leave the racetrack. Their spirit still rides through us all. From roaring crowds to victory smoke, you carried dreams for working folks. Fathers and sons side by side, watching heroes race through the night. And every turn you ever drove left pieces of your soul on those roads. Now every checkered flag that waves feels different in the American wing. Some races chase trophies, others become memories. Good night, Rowdy, still hearing engines in the dark. Every fan from every small town still carries your racing heart. Good night, Rowdy, and though tonight we say goodbye, some names never fade from NASCAR. They become part of American life. Maybe heaven needed one more driver, one more fearless soul beneath the lights. And somewhere beyond the clouds tonight, I hope the racetrack never ends. Good night, Rowdy. The whole world slows tonight, but your fire still burns in every fan. Standing beneath these lights, and we always, always will raise our voices when your engines echo through the Carolina hills. Good night, Rowdy. One last lap forever. Tonight the garage feels quiet, but somewhere your boy still believes. Rain falling on the speedway lights, old men crying Saturday night. Your glove still hanging by the door, but the track still whispers for more. And that little boy wearing your name still carries your fire through the rain. Every lap he takes from now on feels like you're still holding on. He'll drive your eight one day beneath those lights. Every father watching tonight, still holding back tears inside. He'll drive your eight, and America's gonna see legends never truly leave us. They live through family. You taught him more than how to race. You taught him heart, you taught him faith. And somewhere through that southern sky, your engine still sound alive. From Bristol nights to Charlotte rain, the whole damn sport still feels your flame. And every fan standing tonight still sees a Rowdy in his eyes. He'll drive your eight, and the crowd will scream your name. Every son chasing his father's dream will never look at racing the same. He'll drive your eight, and heaven already knows the greatest legends never disappear. They keep riding through their sons. sky. Charlotte went quiet and nobody knew why. The garage lights flickered, the grandstand stood still, like the whole world coasted down off that hill. From Vegas dust to the victory lane glow, he drove like the devil had taught him to go. Sharp on the wheel, fire in his name. Some folks loved him, some cursed him the same. But every Sunday when that green flag flew, he knew damn well what a route he would do. So throw that checkered flag high in the light for the candy man running wide open tonight. 18 in color, 8 rolling on a peanut M&M memory, but the legend lives on. Wild thing, rowdy, nobody drove tame. He left black marks all over the game, and somewhere past turn 4 where the angels all stand, he's wide open again with the wheel in his hand. Crowns on his head, a comeback in 2015 nobody forgets. Broke up at Daytona, still came back mean, like pain was just rubber burning off of the dream. Bristol heard him roar, Richmond knew his bite, darling watched him dance under old track lights. Trucks, Xfinity Cup cars too. If it had 4 tires, he'd find a way through. 200 plus wins and 1,000 debates, but greatness don't care if you love it or hate. So throw that checkered flag high in the light for the candy man running wide open tonight. 18 in color, 8 rolling on a peanut M&M memory, but the legend lives on. Wild thing, rowdy, nobody drove tame. He left black marks all over the game, and somewhere past turn 4 where the angels all stand, he's wide open again with the wheel in his There's a wife with a silence no trophy can't fill, 2 babies with stories that'll carry him still, a brother, a nation, a garage full of ghosts, and fans raising cans from the coast to the coast. He was never built quiet, never made to back down. He made thunder look easy in every short track town. So throw that checkered flag high in the light for the candy man running wide open tonight. 18 in color, 8 rolling on a peanut M&M memory, but the legend lives on. Wild thing, rowdy, nobody drove tame. He left black marks all over the game, and somewhere past turn 4, past the smoke in the sand, he's wide open again with the wheel in his hand. Yeah, somewhere past turn 4 where the good ones don't slow, Rowdy found clean air. When Rowdy disappeared, NASCAR lost his fire. Saturday lights don't hit the same. Still hearing crowds scream your name. Black smoke rising through the sky, like thunder rolling through the night. You drove too hard to play it safe. That's why America still can't look away. Heroes fade, but outlaws burn. Every speedway still feels your turn. NASCAR lost its fire since Rowdy drove away. Every small town Friday night feels colder these days. NASCAR lost its fire, but legends never fade. The loudest hearts keep racing, even after the final lane. Some loved you, some booed your name, but nobody watched without feeling the flame. From Bristol nights to Vegas skies, you made the whole damn sport come alive. Now fathers tell their sons about the outlaw they still scream about. And somewhere through the southern wind, your engines still begin again. Be another outlaw quite like you. One more lap forever.
They'll remember the fire in your eyes on race day, the way you never lifted, never backed away. From Friday night trucks to the Cup on Sunday, you gave everything, every lap, every way. They'll remember the banners, the trophies held high, the smoke from the burnout rising to the sky. 2 championships written deep in the books, and a career nobody could overlook. NASCAR will remember you, Rowdy, for the fight, for the wins, the passion, the long racing nights, for every fan you made cheer and every fan you made yell. You gave this sport stories nobody else could tell. They'll remember the number, they'll remember the name, the driver who changed every race that he came. Long after the engines grow silent and still, Kyle Busch will be part of NASCAR still. Over 200 victories across the way, records and trucks that may never fade. Xfinity wins stacked one after another, a racer, a champion, a father, a brother. 2015 came back and stood tall. 2019 proved it again to us all. Through every setback, every hard mile, you kept racing with that Rowdy style. Some rooted against you, some stood by your side, but everybody watched when you came alive. Because when the helmet went on and the green flag flew, the whole garage knew what you could do. NASCAR will remember you, not only for wins, but the heart that kept fighting again and again. And years from now, under those Saturday lights, fans will still talk about those Rowdy nights. Deep down we exist, you're a legend.
Saturday came around again, but something feels missing tonight. Dust still flying through the lights, cold beer under southern skies. Old men standing by the gate, still waiting for that number 8. Kids still wearing rowdy black, but the roar don't hit the same like that. Feels strange hearing engines run without the outlaw everyone loved. Since Rowdy drove away, every speedway in America feels quieter these days. Saturdays feel empty, but your fire still remains, because legends never leave the racetrack. They ride forever through our veins. Some heroes wear cowboy boots, some just tell the honest truth. He drove hard, he lived loud, that's why America's crying now. From Bristol nights to Vegas lights, you made those small town dreams feel alive now. Every fan still lifts your name like thunder rolling through the rain. Saturdays feel empty, but Rowdy still rides tonight. Through every father and every son, standing beneath those lights. Saturdays feel empty, and we always know it's true. The greatest racers never disappear. America still drives with you. Black number 3 in the smoke and the lights, cap pulled low, never scared of a fight. He didn't need much, just a lane and a line, and a mirror full of fear when he started to climb. Some fans cheered him, some fans cursed his name, but everybody watched when Earnhardt came. They were always coming. Black 3, yellow 18, always coming. Meanest cars you ever seen. Love 'em or hate 'em, you still knew one thing when they hit your mirror. They were always coming. Then came always coming. Kale had grit, Tony had flame, Daryl talked big, Rusty came the same. Kurt ran hot and never backed down. That old NASCAR fire still shakes this town. Black 3, yellow 18,
Always coming.
like thunder on the screen.
Love 'em or hate 'em.
You still knew one thing when they hit your mirror: they were always coming.
Black 3,
Yellow 18,
different times.
same machine in every rear view. In every turn, some legends leave, but the fire still burns. They were always coming. He took the flags and burned the track. Born to race, no looking back. From victory lane to every fight, Rowdy lit the night with his fearless might. Engines roar, the crowds will cheer, but now the stands are filled with tears. A legacy too bright to fade, a champion's heart forever laid. Kyle Busch, you drove us wild, a racing legend, a fearless child. Your loss will echo through NASCAR's soul. Our hero gone, but the story's told. We'll hold your fire in every smile. One last lap for Rowdy, one last mile. Through dust and dirt and battles won, a hall of fame before he was done. Two-time champ, a once in a gen. You left your mark beyond the pen. From Daytona's shine to Bristol's roar, you opened paths no one walked before. Though tears fall heavy and hearts are torn in every corner, your spirit sworn. Kyle Busch, you drove us wild, a racing legend, a fearless child. Your loss will echo through NASCAR's soul. Our hero gone, but the story's told. We'll hold your fire in every smile. One last laugh for Rowdy, one last mile. The checkered flag flies, the cheers fade low, but Rowdy's spirit will always glow. For
heart, you'll always be.
No rowdy never runs out. They said the garage got quiet, like thunder forgot how to roll. Red clay dust on the windshield, black flags hanging low. 41 years ain't enough road for a fire that burn that bright. But some men leave tires smoke that stays in the sky all night. Yeah. You could hear him in the grandstands, love him or cuss his name, but nobody looked away when Rowdy came through the lane. Now the lights are low in Charlotte, and the radios barely breathe. Every engine sounds like heartbreak when it turns over without the king. So run it wide open, past the checkered line, burn one down for the number that kept hell in its eyes. Raise a cold one to the fighter who never backed out. Legends don't leave us, they just get too loud. And somewhere past the white lines, past the smoke in the crowd, Rowdy never runs out. No, Rowdy never runs out. Yeah. Vegas boy with fire in his fingers made the whole world pick a side. Had a mouth like a spark plug in a wheel that wouldn't die. 2 crowns on the mantle, 63 cup scars and gold. He'd take a bow for the crowd while the burnout smoke rolled. There's a little boy watching replays, trying to learn that fire by heart. There's a family holding thunder in the quiet after dark. And every track from Bristol to the desert evening glow got a piece of him still running where the angry angels go. So run it wide open, past the checkered line, burn one down for the number that kept hell in its eyes. Raise a cold one to the fighter who never backed out. Legends don't leave us, they just get too loud. And somewhere past the white lines, past the smoke in the crowd, Rowdy never runs out. No, Rowdy never runs out. Yeah, I hope heaven's got a short track and the wall comes up real fast. I hope the saints are leaning forward when that black top turns to glass. I hope the gates swing open when they hear that motor scream. And every rival he ever had smiles through the gasoline. Yeah, I still see him in the burnout haze, still hear the boost turn into praise. Some hearts don't know how to coast, some ghosts don't fade. They race from the shop lights to the Sunday sun, from the young gun to the chosen one. He gave the crowd every damn thing till the last lap had to come. So run it wide open, past the checkered line, burn one down for the number that kept hell in its eyes. Raise a cold one to the fighter who never backed out. Legends don't leave us, they just get too loud. And somewhere past the white lines, past the smoke in the crowd, Rowdy never runs out. No, Rowdy never runs out. Let the grandstand shake, let the black top cry, let the angels wave green when he rolls by. Somewhere past the white lines, past the smoke in the crowd, Rowdy never runs out. No, Rowdy never runs out.
Mama says you're watching from the sky tonight, but I still look for you under those racetrack lights. Your old black cap still hanging by my door. And I still hear your boots walking across the floor.
I sat inside your number 8 this afternoon. Tried to be strong, but I broke down too soon.
Everybody says I look a lot like you.
I just wish I still had my hero to talk to. You taught me how to chase my dreams,
even when life gets hard.
and every time I grab that wheel,
I still feel you in my heart. I'll keep your legacy, Dad. Every lap, every track, I'll carry your name forever, even when the whole world hurts this bad.
and when they raise those flags tonight,
I'll make you proud every time.
yeah, I know heaven needed you.
But I still wish you were mine. I'll keep your legacy, Dad. The garage feels colder without your laugh around, and every little silence makes the loudest sound.
Mama tries so hard not to cry near me, but I hear her praying when she thinks I'm asleep.
I found your gloves beside the toolbox yesterday, held them to my chest, and I just stayed that way.
You always told me real men never quit, so I'm holding on to every word you said.
You were my best friend growing up,
Not just a racing name,
and every time I start that engine up,
nothing will ever feel the same.
I'll keep your legacy, Dad. Every race, every scar,
I'll chase those dreams we talked about,
no matter where you are.
and when they call my name
Someday,
I'll look up to the sky.
'cause a part of you still rides with me every single night.
He came out of Las Vegas with fire in his veins, painted his truck black and never played it safe. They handed him a number and he made it mean something more. 51 laps ahead of everyone, that was Rowdy's war. He didn't ask for mercy out there on the track. He took the black hat proudly and he never looked back. They booed him in the grandstands, but he just tipped his head, 'cause going home with trophies was the only thing he said. They called him Rowdy, but Lord, he was so much more than that. A father and a husband underneath that black hat. He drove like heaven, sent him just to show the world how. And now the grandstands are quiet, and we don't know what to do. They called him Rowdy, but God, we just called him ours. know what it means to wear a name they gave you. When the world decides to brand you and you choose to embrace it. I wore mine like a warning, his was more like a war cry. Both of us just trying to live before we die. He made his rivals better, made the sport worth watching more. 2 championships, 2, 3, or 4 wins, and still he wanted more. His little boy was watching every time he crossed that line. Brixton in the pit lane, learning how to shine. And Samantha standing steady through the chaos and the crowd. The man behind the rider made his family proud. They called him Rowdy, but Lord, he was so much more than that. A father and a husband underneath that black hat. He drove like heaven, sent him just to show the world how. And now the grandstands are quiet, and we don't know what to do. They called him Rowdy, but God, we just called him out. Jelly Rollies, Chris underneath, Jelly Roll. I never met the man, but I felt like I knew him. The kind of soul that burns so bright, you feel it when it's gone. Some men leave a shadow that stretches further than their years, and Rowdy left a legacy soaked in sweat and tears. I've lost people I love to things that came too soon. 41 years ain't enough for a man who had more to do. But I believe in a God who catches men like him, the ones who gave it everything, right down to the very end. There's a stillness on the racetrack now that nobody expected. A silence in the grandstands where his name used to echo. Both buildings slow to explosion, and God looked down on Tuesday at a man who gave his all. Said, well done, you stubborn racer. You answered every call. Fell explosion, both voices. They called him Rowdy, but Lord, he was so much more than that. A father and a husband underneath that black hat. He drove like heaven, sent him just to show the world how. And now the grandstands are quiet, and the checkered flag is still